talking about Defiance here. Defiance.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Jesse Sharon, Dalt, and Freddie. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on in to the Phillies post-game show. We got a packed one tonight, as I see two of our 302 Birds fellow people hopped into the backstage last second. Absolutely thrilled to have them on. Did not think that we were going to have them on tonight, but I did not think that the Phillies, honestly, would give us that type of performance tonight. Not one, not two, but 3 home runs tonight from your Philadelphia Phillies. Oh my God, it's a packed house. We got so many people. We got Jesus. We have Matt. We have our website designer, Chris. We've got Justin, our producer. We've got Billy in the corner. We've got Freddie. Oh my God, it's a packed house. Guys, welcome on in. And how do I even go about this? What a win. Somebody start the conversation.
What a win indeed. What a win indeed. Not chasing pitches tonight. This was a good win, and hopefully it's the best yet to come. Hopefully this is the start of good things.
I agree. Yeah, great win tonight. Kyle with the 2 bombs. Definitely love Noel's outing. I know people were iffy about it, but Noel did great. All-around great team win. All-around great team win.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but Aaron Nola actually pitched a really good game. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe that sentence is actually a thing. But that man proved you know what? I actually, in our Phillies chat, I actually went off on Aaron Nola like I always do. I called him like an alligator lover. I mean, not lover. You can love alligators, but I'm just like an alligator, something else and whatever. But the bottom line is the guy had, what, was it 9 strikeouts, Jess, or was it more?
9.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid day. So definitely he did pretty good. Shut it, Havens. 1 game. Don't get your hopes up, all right?
You know,
1 game. Slow the brakes. The guy's not the next Roy Halladay.
I find myself agreeing with you here a lot, KJ, on the fact that, you know, you got to take it day by day. It's only been 2. He's had 2. I can't say he didn't start good his last performance before tonight because he was pretty good then as well. But I'm not going to sit here, you know, jump on the gun because we've seen what he's done in the past. He's been streaky throughout his career. I mean, hopefully this is, you know, something different going forwards. But, I mean, overall tonight, it was one of those nights where, you know, somebody gets a hit and then the team just rallies behind it and they kept it going and they stayed in the entire game. And this is what we want to see. We know the team has the talent. I mean, we wish there was a bit of a better bullpen and, you know, maybe another starter, but we know the team has the talent. And if they can do this come postseason time, it's a dangerous team.
Well,
yeah, that is the bottom line. They need to do in the postseason, but we'll see what they do. Just have to wait and see.
Let's get into the home runs. You had, like I said, not 1, not 2, 3 home runs. Brandon Marsh hit 1. Schwarber hit 2. One of them I thought was going to get caught. But, guys, that second one especially, that was really funny.
Yeah. Home runs was great.
That was funny. I mean, I didn't expect him to accidentally hit it out of the park. because of the way the guy's glove was in right field, and then it just bounced over. That was definitely funny to see, especially knowing the fact that the kid hit a home run on us. Next thing you know, ends up giving one up. So that was cool. But I mean, the best thing about tonight is it's the first time that they played in a historic ballpark like this, and they got the win. So it's big for the history of the team, and I love that.
It definitely is. It is a big win. I do think there are some people who are jumping the gun for sure. But you know what, though? I mean, I agree. You celebrate the win. That's awesome. But they got to win the whole series, though. They got to go back to Minnesota, and they got to definitely. I mean, it's going to be in a different ballpark. It's going to be at their place. It's going to be indoors. It won't be outdoors. So you got to go over there, and you got to win that series. I mean, because you got the Marlins right now, and they're on your tail right now.
Yeah.
And you also, the good thing is we had the tiebreaker win over the Padres, but I think there's another team that we do not have the tiebreaker of. I'm blanking on who it is. And who is it?
I believe Cubs lost today. Was the Cubs?
Was it Cubs? Okay.
It might be because we played them already.
I heard something. There was somebody that we don't have the tiebreaker against, but bottom line is, I mean, Schwarber, it was cool that he was pretty much like the representative before the game when they were doing all the intros and everything like that. And then he pretty much was the star of the whole show, which was awesome. So, I mean, to see him hit two, what Dalton called cornballs or whatever that you like to call them. I don't know. But that was cool to see. Just, I mean, I'm actually curious. And I mean, maybe Fratty can answer this for us. Where do those baseballs go, Frat? Like the ones that go in the corn maze, like where do they go? Who gets them?
Friday gets them. Friday gets them because we're on a mission. We're on the mission to save the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yes.
Mission was accomplished tonight with Justin Sorrentini. It was accomplished. We saved the season. I've been saying this since I've been talking to Chris Borgini since last night that the season was going to be that the Phillies have to start playing better. The Phillies have to turn it around. And now the Phillies, for one night, at least one night, we saved the season. Mission was accomplished tonight at the Field of Dreams. The Field of Dreams came true with Justin Sorrentini. Miranda Marsh did miracles unto us. Kyle Schwarber did miracle unto us. The Phillies are going to keep doing miracles unto us in all the negativity we have because they'll actually look great. Marsh actually hit a home run tonight for the first time in feel like forever. Kyle Schwarber, a week before I'm supposed to see him in a bobblehead, hits 2 home runs in the cornfield. And I cannot wait to add him up here in this collection.
Cornfield homers.
He's elite, like Christopher Sanchez is, and Bryce Harper sort of is. But the fact of the matter is, this was a big win tonight. We hold the last wild card spot. I know a lot of us have been negative lately about the Phillies, saying they're not going to go anywhere. This and that, this and that, this and that. Maybe taking all those losses. Maybe this trip will turn this thing around. Maybe, and think about it. Fact of the matter is this. On the day I either see a 302 Birds member or am at a game, say at a game or hanging with a 302 Birds member, the Phillies have never lost one single time. One single time have never lost. They've won when I was with you guys. They've won when I was with KJ in Rome. They won the same day as the All-Star Village. They won with Justin. So I think 4 or 5-0 when I hang around with the 302 members in the same day. It's insane.
Fratty, you saved the Phillies, bud.
I did. I saved the Phillies.
Yeah.
Let me talk about it, Rez.
Saved the Philadelphia Phillies. Coming down here to Pyramid Club tonight. And we're going to keep this train moving in Minnesota. I guess there's an Eagles game too on Saturday. But we got 2 games at the same time Saturday, which I overlap, and then you got Sunday 2:10. But I think the Phillies could still make the playoffs. I do believe in this team. The problem is, but my one downside is they have to take care of business in these games coming up here because how are we going to beat the Braves in September? The Braves are
Yeah.
just as good as us. That's
Yeah.
going to be a big problem. The Astros are known to have given some trouble over the years. That's another series to worry about. And then
Diamondbacks.
and then the Diamondbacks too as well. Then you still got to watch out at Citi Field against the Mets, despite them being horrible. You still got to watch out against them this year because besides this one
You
series
just
we won
don't
earlier
just
this
don't
year.
ask Frank the Tank. He'll tell you they're feeble. So
But honestly,
Yeah.
that's a series we have to at least take 3 or 4 against that crappy team. I don't care if it's at Citi Field, but the Philadelphia Phillies have to be on a mission. They have to just have success. And I know this has been one of the more fuller house post games ever.
Yeah.
I think,
When I got in here, there were 6.
I think
I'm
we
like,
need to have
whoa.
it more often. We need to rejuice this team. The season has been saved, guys. The season has been saved, and the thing that sucks the most is we have one off day in between us after doing all this hitting.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we have a good day off. We enjoy the trip to Minnesota, play and come back fresh. Saturday night and Sunday afternoon in Minnesota. We got 2 quick games in Minnesota. Then we come back home to CBP. I get the Schwarber bobblehead in a week from tomorrow. I get a hands-on. I cannot wait for that game. Week from tomorrow.
And get this, Friday, you're not even going to believe this. Dalton is going to be in Minnesota for a wedding, literally the night of when the Phillies play the Twins. The Phillies will be in town, and he will be at a wedding this weekend in a tuxedo.
Why isn't he going to? Is he going to try? Is he going to go to the game possibly on Sunday?
No, probably not. I don't think he has time. He's barely going to be there. He's going to be there for like 7 hours. Then after the wedding, he's dipping.
Yeah, we got to make sure that.
But I told him to go past the Twin Stadium, flip them off, go past the Viking Stadium, and tell them full zone. So I told him to do a bunch of things.
So he's got that. He's got that. What's the name? The round trip flight, like some Phillies fans did in Arizona during the playoffs.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about Arez?
Yeah, Arise. Yeah, Arise. Talk about Arise.
Yeah, he's been heating up right at the right time, right? I think he's I mean, on and off, right? You guys would say, right? He's been on and off, I guess.
He was on that streak for a little bit, but not a good streak.
What I gotta say about Arias is I'm not blaming him whatsoever. I mean, he played really good in his first 2 games with us, and then he went cold, and now he's starting to pick it back up again. He's not the issue whatsoever. Neither is some of these other guys. Kevin Long has been the issue.
Oh, yeah.
We've gotten the same outcome every year. It feels like he's got to go. There's no way you should have a batter like Luis Arias go that cold. I understand, having like 2 games where you're like I think he was 0 for 15. He should never do that. He bats 300 or close to 300 every year of his career. That should not happen.
Right. I don't think he's the problem either, Chris. I don't think he's the problem either.
Yeah.
I think it's just depending on who gets hot at the right time, it all depends on who gets hot at the right time. That's all comes down to.
Yeah, unfortunately, if the Phillies are going to hit, and I mean, if the bullpen, if there are some, which we've seen a bunch, the bullpen implode like they usually do, Chris Long's going to keep his job. I'm not Chris, Kevin Long. Kevin Long.
You know
Chris Long, Kevin Long.
Eagles legend.
Yeah. Wrong Long. Yeah, wrong. Not Howie Long, not Kyle Long, or the wrong Long. But definitely. I think that I don't think they're going to get rid of him, unfortunately. Same with Dombrowski. They're not getting rid of him either. So, we're stuck. Unfortunately, we're stuck with those guys. So,
but are they the problem? Are they – I know a lot of people are saying that they're the problem. Can we blame –
a problem.
Is Dave also, or is it just Kevin Long?
Because when it comes down to it, he doesn't have the team. He doesn't have the batters prepared in the offseason. Not in the postseason. He just doesn't, and you have to. There's been multiple times where he has not.
To jump in here, you asked if Dombrowski was the problem, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw this back at you. Have you seen the interview where he says, "Oh, I think this team's great," even after like getting a rise, and he just sits there and he's just like, "Yeah, I don't think we got to make any other move. I think this team's great." Do you believe this team is great?
I mean, right now, if we're talking right, I don't know. I'm questioning it. And right now, if you were to put a gun to my head, no, I say no because I still think they need bullpen.
Yep.
I think regardless of now. Listen, I'm being honest.
And another starting pitcher.
Because the way I see the whole Dombrowski thing is obviously pitching was our number one problem.
Yes.
More than any, don't get me wrong. I love Arias. I think it was a great pickup. I think we needed a starter. I think we needed some sort of bullpen pitcher. I was hoping they would have been able to get Robbie Ray, and I do believe that they have a good roster. But part of my problem with Dombrowski's been that he seems to be running it back with the same team, it feels like almost every year. And then you're running into the issue where there could be a lockout this next season. And if that happens, the Phillies are going to be the one that's getting hit with it the worst. Because Harper's getting older as time goes on. Turner's getting older as time goes on. This window is closing. If there's a lockout next year, it's going to be really, really, really bad for the Phillies because they're just going to get older and the team's not going to look that good anymore. It's a problem.
Right.
Dombrowski's the problem because he knew that it was eventually going to happen. He needed to win before the lockout comes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and he keeps on giving these expiring contracts to these players.
That's the problem. You're going to have some of these guys till 2040. It's a problem.
Do we even think that this is the year? Do we even think that this is going to be the year, despite, Chris, what you said about the lockout? There could be a lockout next year. Do we think going into it, they have a good rest of the year? Is this going to be their year to rally it up?
No, I don't think so at all. I really don't. No way, because you still have the Dodgers in the league. The Dodgers are still here. The Dodgers are not going to die. They're not going to fall. They are not. Yes, right now they are not playing to their potential. They're not playing to, I guess, the pressure that they've had. I mean, obviously being defending champs. I mean, back to back. But they're the Dodgers, and I mean, they pay for these players. They've been able to kind of like circle around this whole kind of no salary cap in baseball, which, I mean, I think either they're going to change that up or they try and modify it somehow, or, I mean, without that, or it just depends. But we'll have to wait and see. This lockout, I think, is going to be one of the most depressing kind of lockouts we've ever seen in sports. I think it's going to be a big battle between the players union and the
owners
and the owners. I think it's going to be a big battle where they might not even, we might not have a couple months without baseball. Seriously, we might have to start focusing on like freaking ping pong in Russia or whatever.
No, get ready to learn banana ball.
See, here, part of the thing here is I respect the hell out of the players. Like, you go out there, you battle for your money. I 100% respect that. But at the end of the day, do you want the sport to happen at all? Because if you want the sport to keep going and you want to keep making money, there has to be change. Deferred money has to go. There has to be a salary cap. You have to put an end to things like the Dodgers. It's got to change.
It has to.
And Soto's contract too. I mean, $700 million players.
They got to set. They have to set an exact spot where it's like, okay, you have to spend at least $200 million, but you can't go above $3 million.
Right.
Exactly.
It's got to be exactly like that, and get rid of the deferred money because that's how the Dodgers are doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sign you to a $700 million deal, but all the money's gonna come all the way when you're like 40, pretty much.
Yep.
It's nuts.
What's stopping them from doing it again 20 years from now? Nothing. Because then they could just win another 2 rings. It's got to change.
But it does need to change, and I think that part of it is like they just got one of the best pitchers in the league, and I think what was the need for it really, because they have plenty of pitchers that were great before. What's the need of having a school? You know, it's like,
well, just have more arms. I think. I mean, and they might try and. He might be a rental. He might not. I mean, they have the ability to re-sign him. Let's see if they do it. But I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, for them, if they can get any more talent, they're gonna do it. They've done it.
That's why they have the money, and that's why
they do it.
That's the one thing the Phillies, and is it concerning that the Phillies don't have the money? Like go get like some guys that we could have gotten.
They're wasting it. They're wasting it on Trey Turner, who has literally not really lived up to the hype that he has been paid for.
Yeah.
And same with, I mean, I know Nola had a good game tonight, but Nola, though, his contract is awful. He didn't deserve that contract one freaking bit. And I said that at the beginning. And I still think he still doesn't deserve the contract, even after this great outing that he had. It's only one game. It's only like, that's it. Like, straight up.
I've heard something about Bryce going to they're saying, so Ricky Bo today, put Bryce back at first. And so he prevents from getting injury with his knee.
I don't.
What do you guys think about that? Do you think that they're just playing with him and they're gonna do it, or they're gonna keep him at right field?
It's really up to him. It's up to Bryce whatever he wants to do. I think he really is the guy who's behind the. I mean, it's his decision, but I do think he's got used to playing at first base. I think also with his was it with his shoulder, or I'm trying to think, or whatever he had before.
Tommy John.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is kind of preventing him from kind of making some certain plays. If you go back to 2021, yes, he was a great fielder when he was out in the outfield, but obviously, I think he's older now. You go to a position where you don't really have to do that many diving kind of plays and sacrifices at first base than you do in the outfield. So, I mean, your body is in different directions,
right?
I feel like, so it's way different.
Do you think it's worth him being in right field? You don't think he should go back to first? Because I'd like to see him go back to first, but I don't think they're going to do it.
I think he can go back to first. He has shown. I mean, like, he didn't play that position he never played first base before he went to that position, and I think he actually did not that bad of a job for a guy who did not play first base ever in his life. I think he actually really did a really good job transitioning over to that. But I do think right now in his career, I think the best spot for him is first base. I think.
Yeah. So do I. Yeah.
Now, what did you guys think of the actual, for those that were able to watch, the pregame ceremony? That was special, wasn't it?
It was cool. They had Costner out there.
I thought how insanely smart that was, where they had all the legends walk out of the corn. Like that was honestly really cool. I thought the best part of that though was Crawford walking out to his son. I love that.
Yeah,
that was cool. Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Now, all right, to end things off, let's talk about Nola some more. We talked about him in the beginning, but man, like as much as people say this is Nola, and to an extent, I agree. I do have to point out, though, devil's advocate, that Aaron Nola has actually been very solid over his last 3 starts against Washington on the 3rd. 6 innings, 3 runs. The 8th against the Blue Jays, even better. 5 innings, 2 earned runs. And then tonight, 5 innings and just an earned run. I know he's only giving you 5 innings, but for a 4th starter, and from what we've seen out of Painter as of recently, the issue to me is becoming less and less of a concern in terms of the starting pitching. It really is.
I'm going to be honest. I think that I agree it's less of a concern, but can we honestly say that if needed and when needed, Nola, if in fact somebody, not saying someone's going to get hurt, but if, let's say, they do need a 4th starter, is Nola that guy? I mean, what do y'all think? Can Nola be that guy if they were to have a 4th pitcher? Is he that guy?
If he pitches the way he does tonight through 5 innings, just give you 5 innings. As Jesse said with the stats, less than 4 runs through 5 innings. I'll take that from Nola.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I agree. What about you, KJ?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to say that. I mean, I know that he is a starter already, so it's not like he's like in the bullpen, but he's a starter. I mean, bottom line, he already is. Is he a good starter? I still don't think he still is. I really don't, but I do think he had a good outing today. I'll give it to him, but I think I still need to see some more from him in general, though.
And let's say we get more of him. Let's say the next couple starts, we get more of that Nolan. Then
well, hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. But nothing's promised in this world. Nothing is. So
right.
And we've seen him fail more than succeed.
Right.
I booed him more than anything. Like I've seen this guy.
I believe that.
Like yeah. Like so. I know that he definitely is. I mean, he's been having some great outings, but like the pressure will come back to him.
Now, KJ, I'm not going to say who you put on that list, but you sent me a list. You sent me a list the other day in one of the group chats of your 3 most hated people of all time.
Let's not discuss that. Let's not discuss.
Top 3.
Let's not discuss that. No, let's not discuss that.
You wouldn't put Noah in your top 3?
No, he's not in there. No, I don't hate that guy. No.
What do you think, Chris?
But I mean, I do to an extent, but I mean, like, I hate that he steals money from this baseball team. That's what I really hate.
That's fair.
I'd probably say, though, out of all the pitchers, I mean, my least favorite pitcher probably in Phillies history is Jordan Ray Romano. I hate that dude. I can't stand him. So, I mean, when we saw him pitch for the Phillies, me and Fratty would go nuts and we would go insane. And it honestly was like we were watching Everybody Loves Ray, like Ray Romano. It's like we were watching him pitch. It was awful. So thank God the Rockies have him. Thank God they can keep him.
You know, I think Nola has the stuff, and I hope that he keeps this up. I mean, like I said before, he's streaky, so we really don't know. But say he does keep this up, right? Say this team does make the postseason. That makes him not the issue, but then the issue now becomes: are the bullpen going to be good enough to not blow it?
Right.
Which we've seen. It's either one or the other one in the postseason. It's either been the starter as the issue, or it's the bullpen. So take your pick.
That's the problem. Well, it's going to be one or the other. But let's say the starting pitching does 6-7 innings, then you have your bullpen for 2. That's what you hope is going to, if it is that way, you know, and that's what Noel's got to have that energy and okay, bring it. You know?
If Nola can come in and go back to 7 innings somehow, maybe let up 1 earned run, that's the best case scenario. Because I have full belief if you throw a guy like Bolin out there, he's going to do good. He's proven himself. He's been really good for us so far.
Right.
And then you close it out with Duran. You're already set. There you go. There's a game. You know what I mean? If he could give you that 7, you're in really good hands. But, you know, that 5 line's kind of iffy for me. It kind of scares me a little bit because I don't trust a lot of the bullpen. I don't trust Raleigh to come out here and do what he did tonight.
Or Kirkring.
Or Kirkring. I do not trust Kirkring in a postseason game. I do not.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
Kirkring is not going to do it in the postseason if we even get there. We better hope that Bolin or Raleigh will get it going.
I mean, they call up Gage Wood for playoffs.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I say this, Billy and Fratty, I'll tell you this, and everybody else. I say for the postseason, we glue Orion Kirkring's ass to the freaking bench, and it just stays there with freaking Gorilla Glue.
There you
go.
Know
what? I don't care if his pants rip. I don't give a crap if his pants rip. You know what? Keep his ass on the bench. You know what? That's where he belongs. I don't want him seeing picking up a baseball. No way.
Yeah. Okay, question for you. Okay, you all know, I think, and for this is, I guess, breaking news. I'm a wheelchair bound person. I'm in a wheelchair. Who would be better on the mound? Game 7 between me and a Ryan Kirkring. Who are you guys taking?
Jesse Sharon.
I'm taking Jesse all day. I'm not taking
Jesse all day.
Jesse in the wheelchair all day.
Right.
I'm taking Jesse in the wheelchair all day. Ryan Kirkring is not that guy, dude.
It's close. I don't think it's close.
And honestly, I'll be honest. I think Dave Dombrowski could have definitely done. I mean, and Chris said whatever. He could have done maybe at least gotten maybe another bullpen because I don't like. I'm like iffy about it. Like I don't know if I mean Boland's great as Chris said, but I don't know if like Avi's not having a great year. Kurt, but like I don't even know like what like. I mean, rallying Boland. I mean, you're only like. I think one more reliever would have done this and better. I think because again, do you trust Boland? Yeah. Do you trust Riley? Yeah. But then you got Kirkring and Avi just hasn't been doing great. But again, like this is what concerns me for the playoffs. If we even get there, is that bullpen going to be 100%? We still got strong starters though, and that's. I mean, we have Duran yet. I mean, we have Duran yet, but again, because one guy don't make a team, and you can't rely on Duran to really be your guy. I mean, you have other guys, yeah, but like, yeah. I mean, at least we have a closer. Bottom line, at least we have a closer. I mean, but I mean, like, if we somehow get to the postseason, I mean, that's a blessing for me, honestly, as a fan. But now it all comes down to can the bullpen really get the damage done? And
I mean, Don even said, man, like, if somebody asked him, is this at this point, is this a sprint or still a marathon? It's a sprint, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into the September months. So every game, especially going into today, yesterday, we were out of a playoff spot. Not sure where we are as of this recording. Maybe Friday you can look that up. If you could look that up, that'd be a big help. But we are fighting for our playoff lives. So every win is a must win from here on out.
Yep.
And the other big question is, with all this, the new manager John Mattingly, do you guys trust him to lead us to the promised land?
I think. Now, see, I was a Don believer. I believed in Don when he got hired. I say yes. If he can be as a promising coach as he is going to be, then yes, I 100% believe in Don, and Don can really get us there. Yeah.
I mean, does that mean he could beat the Dodgers though?
Right.
I mean, does that mean he could beat the Dodgers? I think we keep on forgetting in general, there is the Los Angeles Dodgers in the way of everybody. So as much as Don could pull a rabbit out of his hat, I don't know if he could pull a rabbit out of his hat in Los Angeles, a place that he already managed before, because they're a different kind of animal now. And they are, as we said before, they are a defending championship animal, and they know what they're doing. So, and when it comes down in the clutch, they know how to win. Bottom line.
But if the Dodgers get bounced, then what?
Then that's great. That's amazing. Then you know what? Godzilla is dead. Thank God. That would be great.
Well, then you still got to deal with the Brewers. I don't want to play the Brewers either.
Nope.
So it like, you know.
And to be honest, and I don't wish injuries on anybody, but we've been lucky that we have not been able to face a healthy Brewers squad these last probably like 3 years, because I mean, they have a lot of great talent. They've just had the injury bug like no tomorrow. Ronald Acuna has not seen the field really that much at all. I mean, he did this year, I think, but in general, though, like last year and the year before, he was injured like beyond. So we've been lucky to not been able to like play against a healthy Braves team, a Braves squad, because they're good when they're healthy.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys think we go for the division at this rate in time?
Hell
No, the Braves are there.
Hell no. Hell no. Billy, I have a better shot at walking than the Phillies taking first place in the division. You know, it's not happening.
Not happening.
They're the Braves. There's no shot.
If they get injured, but
if everybody
still got
tears their
7 games with the
Achilles
Braves.
or something, which we don't want.
No, we
that.
don't wish injuries on anybody.
But yeah,
it looks like Fratty's got something to say.
What you got, Frat?
Well, I'll say this: I don't think we're catching the Braves. The Braves got the division. The last couple of years when we won the division, we didn't do any. We didn't even win a single playoff round. We didn't even win more than one playoff game. So I'll take being a wild card at this point if we do sneak in. Doesn't mean we're gonna have the same magic 2022. No, but I mean, crazier things have happened before. But it all depends. It all depends. Every time this team stinks, it gets everybody. Gets in, all of us, including me, get sunk back into it again. And I'll tell you what, did this Field of Dreams game actually help the Phillies' confidence going forward? Did it really?
No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, listen, KJ McCoy. KJ McCoy, listen up, man. Listen up. Listen. Maybe, as much as I've been talking negative about the Phillies, as much as I've been saying that this is better in the Phillies bullpen, this is better in the Phillies offense, Alec Boehm stinks, this and that. The fact of the matter is this: we could still make the playoffs, but the question is, tonight just saved. We could have been outside looking in, but now we're sitting a half game ahead of Arizona, a half game behind the Padres, and the fact of the matter is this: we are big Atlanta Braves fans tonight. I don't care about the division anymore, Billy. We got teams chasing after us.
Yep.
And for the wild card, we're fighting for our playoff lives. So
yep.
The fact of the matter is this: if we want to somehow get into playoffs and make a run at it, we gotta hope for some of these other teams to lose, and we gotta start winning games.
Yep.
So we are Guardians fans this weekend, Braves fans, and I think early next week we'll have to be New York Mets fans.
Oh God,
Lord help us.
Lord help us.
Never.
Team we want to.
You really want to root? Wait, Frat, you're telling me you really want to root for Matt Baer and JJ Segalo's team?
I'm going to make a video on Instagram, and it's worked for LeBron. It's worked for the Phillies tonight. I want to make the video saying the Mets need to help the Phillies to beat San Diego Padres. I'm going to make a video saying and do a song saying to JJ Seggs and Matt Blair, the two men who are drinking Nick's Kool-Aid, the two men whose team is sitting down in the basement.
Yeah.
In the basement as they're drinking Nick's fan Kool-Aid, thinking they're going to beat the Sixers and LeBron this year. The fact of the matter is this: I hope you guys beat the Padres this week. This is the only time you'll ever see me root for the Mets, just because in the predicament we are in right now.
Yeah.
Blair, JJ Seggs, my message to you: please blow out the San Diego Padres. I don't care. Just do your thing. Win the series. Maybe sweep them. Send those Padre boys singers out of the wild card mix again.
Singers.
Yeah.
Let them go. Let. I'll give you this. This is the only time you'll ever see me rooting for a New York sports team, the New York Mets. That's my little rant on the New York Mets. I guess early next week I'll say, "Go Mets, go! Go Segs, go! Go Matt
God!
Blair,
Don't ever
go."
say that. Ugh.
No.
Ew.
Friday, go wash your mouth out ASAP.
No.
I can't believe I had
Yeah.
to say this. I can't believe I had to root for the New York Mets next week.
You better watch out. Your mother might put soap in your mouth after hearing that.
But listen,
After hearing about the
I'm making a
Mets.
song in honor of Matt Blair, JJ Seggs. I'm going to tell them the Mets need to win. The Mets need to win. The Mets need to help out the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yep.
Because the Phillies are still battling for the playoff lives with the Padres and D-backs. Which, speaking of that, later this month we play Arizona to September 2nd, which is going to be a big series. That long, grueling West Coast road trip where
D-backs.
we have to deal with the
D-backs.
Lukes, the Lukes of all, Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker. We got to deal with we got to deal with that, and then we got to march on to the Angels, where we might see our little friend, the paparazzis, and Taiwan Walker, and then we got to march, along to Arizona to go see Corbin Carroll and those grueling Rattlesnakes who just came back and somehow beat us because of we should have been won the World Series that year. And but the fact of the matter is this: the Philadelphia Phillies have to need help along the way from other teams in the National League East. So I have to be a Braves fan, I have to be a Mets this weekend, and I have to be a Mets fan. And I have to be, and who knows, I might have to be a Mets fan more than one time the rest of the year.
Just don't buy any Mets. Just don't buy any Mets gear, all right?
Yeah.
And you know what's another crazy thing, guys, and I'll touch this. If it comes down to the final week somehow between the Padres, D-backs, and Phillies, guess what? I was telling Justin tonight. The last series of the year is D-backs and Padres.
All right. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
We got to take care of our own business, Friday.
Yeah,
and we played
we got to do first and foremost.
And guess who we played at the end of the year? The team we beat. How funny is this? The team we beat in the World
Rays.
Series in 2008. We played them.
The Rays.
That Brewers game I'm going to could be big too. I'm going to the Hall of Fame Club that night. Remember, I told you the 23rd. That could be a huge game. Maybe I save the Phillies. Maybe I run into LeBron James. And LeBron James, another man who's done miracles unto me like Kyle Schwarber. He's done miracles unto me as well. I mean, this is unbelievable. How the Field of Dreams has done miracles. How Justin has done miracles. Has LeBron, Kyle Schwarber, and then Brandon Marsh tonight has all done miracles on me.
Friday.
Done miracles on
Friday, you're so worried about the Padres, but I know exactly what we need to do. We need to talk the Padres into bringing back Castellanos.
No.
Double agent.
Castellanos out there.
Yeah, but
he's probably sitting outside the stadium right now. He's trying to get in.
The fact of the matter is this: we get two more against Minnesota, and then we get to face our good buddy, the Exponential, the Miami Marlins, who swept us the last time. But listen, they may be slithering on our tail, but Exponential, not so fast, man. You guys are going to slide back like fish in the deep blue sea. You're another one too. You guys are going to creep back in, and then push. Your guys going to sink into the Citizens Bank Park early next week. You're going to sink into Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies are going to win that series, and because we are on a mission to save this team, and I want to keep campaigning the rest of the year despite my negativity. We are on a mission to save the Phillies. So
there you go.
Listen, I cannot wait. I know it's a shame we have a day off after all this, but it is what it is. I mean, we haven't had off in a while anyway. The team does deserve a day off after this great win, but hopefully, the whole team isn't drinking 20 beers or 10 beers and drinking, and Garrett Stubbs isn't putting a Budweiser beer thing over his head.
Oh my God.
So hopefully
they don't talk about no beeline to the pool celebrations from Stubbs.
Yeah. But hopefully at least win the series. I mean, I'm not expecting a sweep, but we could sweep this team the way we played tonight. But honestly, with this team, it seems like we can never complete sweeps anymore. So wouldn't be surprised if we lose one, but I think we'll definitely win the series. We'll definitely no worse take 203. In my eyes, we should. I'll be very disappointed if we somehow lose the series against the Twins. But I think we should win the series. No, we should go no worse than 203 after taking the first. Usually when you take the first, about 78% of the time you win the series. So I think the Phillies should be in good shape of winning the series. And honestly, I think they're going to have a good homestand. I think this is going to turn the corner for teams. And every time we say that, the Phillies, push as of late. But I'm feeling pretty okay about this team. So, still a little uneasy, but tonight was much needed. I've been preaching it all day long. So, with that being said, wow. Whew.
You tire yourself out, Frat? I think you're tiring yourself out.
Yeah, the Phillies are great. The Phillies, me and Justin Sarcini, me and him.
Sarcini.
Me and him had a great time up there tonight. That was great. The drinks were great. The food were great. Lobster roll.
The beer was flowing.
No, we didn't drink beer. We drank soda and water. We didn't drink beer. We were more thirsty for water and soda. But the place is nice. We were on the 52nd floor. We left in the, I think the 8th inning it was. We left in the 8th inning because they were shutting down and it was getting to be late. And we wanted to come back for postgame. So
you on the 52nd floor of a building?
Yeah, me and him. Dang. It was me, him, and my mom in private room. They couldn't do it in the bar room because they didn't have Netflix in the bar TV.
Yeah, screw this game being on Netflix. By the way, this game being screw that.
But we had to watch.
Yeah, they got to get one game though. That's how they work.
But we had to watch in a private room. Luckily, they had a streaming thing to watch in a private room for Netflix. So me, Justin, and my mom were the only people in there. There was only 3 of us in there, in one single room. We had a private room to ourselves.
I'm just glad that I don't have to hear CC Sabathia and Hunter Pence on my TV again.
Yeah, that was Hunter Pence. I forgot.
Although, yeah, shout out Hunter Pence, Phillies legend, but it was not ideal. But what was ideal is that we got a Phillies W, and that is all that matters. What I think that is going to, guys, where it is, we are going to wrap things up. A legendary post-game show, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I think the most fun post-game show I've ever been a part of. Legitimate. This is a blast, guys. I didn't expect this, but thank you all for hopping on. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Phillies post-game show. I don't have it up because I wanted to showcase the MLB Field of Dreams. But shout out to our partner, TickPick, for sponsoring this stream and sponsoring 302 Birds. Appreciate the support from them as always. And as always, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, share this stream to all your friends, and have a good night, everybody. And as always, let's go Phils.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. And it's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show, proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today.